Sections of the media, including the Daily Monitor newspaper, have quoted a letter President Yoweri Museveni wrote to the Speaker of Parliament on the 21st December outlining his concerns for not assenting to the Biotechnology and Bio-safety bill Parliament passed in October this year. According to the President, the proposed law gives monopoly of patent rights to researchers without due regard to indigenous communities that develop the original materials. But some scientists think otherwise.
If he is concerned about patent, we have a patent law. The patent law deals with it. If he is concerned about indigenous things, create an appropriate law, deal with it. But don't block the science for reasons that have nothing to do with the science.
Director General of the National Agricultural Research Organization, NARO, Dr. Ambrose Agona, says President Museveni's concerns capture some of the myth opponents of the bill have fronted for many years.
When you look at the issues raised by the President, it's not like something new to the team that have been working day and night to see that actually the Biotechnology and Bio-safety bill is passed into an act. So to me, I think more information could, in more simplified terms, will actually be given to His Excellency to at least update him on what you're talking about. And I'm waiting when he communicates, then through the Minister of Agriculture, will provide all the issues actually maybe need to be understood further.
Researchers at NARO were the key proponents of the bill. Another proponent of the bill, Agago North MP Professor Ogenga Latigo, who is also a scientist, served on the Biotechnology and Safety Committee for over 10 years, even before he joined politics. According to Latigo, the president has been misguided by enemies of agricultural development in Uganda.
We are frustrated because we have some of the most competent scientists in biotechnology. We have some of the best laboratories. We actually have a major training program in Makerere funded by the World Bank, which loan was approved by government and parliament. So it's an absolute contradiction seeing what is happening. People going and deceiving the president. Earlier on, the president was very clear on this thing. And it is important that we listen to the scientists who understand it rather than demonizing them, claiming that they are bought by Monsanto, as if other Ugandans are more patriotic than us. That is not true.
Professor Latigo, who is an insect scientist, told NTV that successes recorded in HIV and AIDS research in Uganda is largely attributed to biotechnology.
Vaccines are generated by technology. When HIV/AIDS was threatening us, and the Americans said, we want to test vaccine against HIV/AIDS, we went through the process and authorized it. And they did research in Entebbe. If you check the process of producing many of those drugs, you'll find that biotechnology is involved.
You're talking about now biosafety. When you talk about biosafety, all these concerns are actually considered.
President Museveni argues that GMO seeds should not be randomly mixed with indigenous seeds in case they turn out to have a problem.
For example, insemination. Are you going to say that because that is an Ankole cattle, you cannot do artificial insemination? The other one is embryo transplant, where you can actually create embryos of the same animal and transplant. Instead of it mating, you get the product you want. Now, instead of bringing animals from Europe, we bring embryos and we put it in our cows, and the cows that we wanted from Europe get born here. So that is the progress of science. Do people know that 90% of banana genes are actually our genes too? So are we bananas? That 99% of the genes that we have, we share with chimpanzees. Are we chimpanzees?
It's still unclear whether Parliament may reconsider the bill in light of the President's concerns. Article 91(5) of the Constitution directs us where the President returns the same bill twice and the bill is passed for the third time with support of at least 2/3 of all members of Parliament. The Speaker shall cause a copy of the bill to be laid before Parliament and the bill shall become law without the assent of the President. But this scenario has not happened in the recent past. Jingo Francis, NTV.